Alright, just started the broadcast. I need to check a few things, so give it a second. Alright, let's see here. Alright, looks like everything's going good, so we'll give that a shot. Alrighty, let's get going here. So I just got done with the whole... Hold on a second. The heck? Fine. Alright, so I just got done dealing with the whole ship fiasco. And I ended up coming into here, and it's a little bit of a safe room. And I opened this up, and apparently there was a bunch of stuff in here from Mia. Because I had to play as Mia on the ship. And she left all her garbage in the trunk, the storage chest, and I get to claim it. So I now have an awesome machine gun. So what I'm going to do, I have some antique coins. I am going to spend the antique coins on some steroids. Because I want to increase my health. And that only requires 2. And we'll do that, and we'll grab my set of steroids. There we go. And time to use them. Alright, and that is for reloading. Might as well just do it. Alright, so I need 3 more antique coins for all that nonsense. Fine. I looked at this. Those are more psycho stimulants. I'll take those. Alright. So I'm not going to go out there quite yet. I want to do a little exploring because I'm in the building. Hey Retro, how's it going? Glad to see you're in here. Looks like you quit watching Chris K the Film Guy live streaming. I think he's still live streaming too. Alright, see there's this ladder. I don't want to quite go down there. I can't remember if this is where I came out of though. So, whatever. I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring. Alright, yeah, last time I looked he was still live streaming, so I figured he was still doing that. Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go down here. Whoa, it's daylight out now? At least it looks... no. Alright. So this is where I believe I came from. I should have checked earlier. But now that I have a little bit of freedom, and no one's really in here watching except for Retro Room right now, I'm gonna putz around and see if I can't find anything. See, like right here, what is this? Flame rounds. I think that's for the grenade launcher. Ammo for the grenade launcher. Awesome. Bunch of dead fish. Alright. So So I'm looking. Looks like I got everything. Alright, Retro Room said take your time. Definitely do that. See, I think going this way takes me back to that ship. But I rushed through here last time. I just want to make sure that I can find everything. Alright. Holy cow. It's a lot of fish. Look at the map. Okay, so it doesn't look like it really wants me to... So it looks like I'm at a dead end here. Alright. Awesome. So now I can go back. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about this, is I got so used to the main house, I guess. I was in the main house, running around, exploring, and by the time I started really getting used to that, I was like, alright, I think I got it memorized, okay. Now I kind of know where I'm going. Boom, it throws me into another area. Now I have to completely rememorize. And that area was the ship. And so now I have to run around this brand new area and rememorize it. And it's like, oh, darn it. Like, I just started getting my bearings, and now I have to completely learn something else. And then once I started getting familiar with the ship, now it's throwing me into another completely different area. Alright. Looks like I got everything, though. I already read that. I took the psychostimulants. That's just a picture of a helicopter. I still need 3 coins to get a hold of that, which is the stabilizer. And I already got that, which was the steroids. Just looking around before I move onward. Alright. There should be... I got the knife, so I'm going to equip the knife and get this thing before I forget. So it won't let me walk over there. I guess I got to shoot it. Alright, let's go out this door and figure out what the heck's going on. And I have no idea where I'm going right now. I'm in the swamp, apparently. I could have stabbed it right here, probably. Stupid. Wow, some 44 mag ammo. I only have like 3 bullets for the 44 mag. That looks like I got some more. That's some chemical fluid. Bunch of rocks. This is reminiscent of Resident Evil 4, where all the villagers chuck rocks at you from the cliffs. I think I got everything over here. What is this thing? It looks like something I can go inside, but I don't think it'll... Yeah, it won't let me in. Alrighty. Just taking my time. Pallets. What the heck? More of these things, huh? Bunch of them too, it looks like. Come on. Hopefully those ones don't see me. I'd like to sneak up to them and drop one of these by him. Wonder if I can. Probably not. I see he's already on his way. Anything over now? I'd like to kill 2 in one shot, but I don't have too much ammo. Alright. That's one thing that I loved about the first Resident Evil game, is that if you played it on easy, they gave you a ton and a ton of ammo. This one, it feels like I'm always on the verge of running out. Another one, huh? We'll do that then. These things are pretty tall, too. Alright, so it looks like I took all them out. See what's going on over here. Anything? And that's one thing I really like doing when I play games, is just really take my time, explore, and look around and make sure I cover everything. And that's the only problem I have with live streaming, is I feel if I start doing that, then everyone's like, oh, hurry up, get your butt moving. But then I miss out on a lot of stuff, too. Like, see, there's a box. Wonder if this one's booby-trapped. Nice, got some machine gun ammo, since I wasted a bunch of it. Wonder what that is. Huh. Alright. So I'm just checking, making sure. There's another box. Big giant crane. Alright, awesome. Got some more shotgun shells. Probably a lockpick in here. Or a bunch of maggots. Or an herb. So apparently... well, let's see here. Flame rounds. Alright. Real quick, I'm just gonna go and drop off the flame rounds, because I don't need them. I don't even have the grenade launcher on me. And the safe room is right here anyway, so I'm just gonna drop off the flame rounds real quick. And then I'll go and grab that herb. Yeah, that'd be awesome if you could pick up something like a machete. I know earlier in the game you could pick up an axe, but then apparently he just throws it away, throws it on the floor. I mean, you do get kidnapped by the family, so they probably took it from you. Alright. So I'm gonna grab this herb. And now I'm gonna combine that with that. Awesome. Alright. Let's get reloaded. Now I wonder if I can climb up on here at all. Probably not. There might be some stuff that I can pick up. Alright, so obviously it wants me to go into there. Strong chemical fluid. See, I don't know. Alright, never mind. So it's gonna want me to go in there. So I'm gonna snoop around the outside here, make sure I got everything. Looks like it, alright. So I guess I gotta push the button to get in there. surprised there's actually power. And there was a map in that building, and it said that there's a lab below the building that I was just in. It said swamp, there's a swamp, a building, and then lab underneath. So I bet you this is going to start taking me into the laboratory. The laboratory. Or in one of the other Resident Evil games, the laboratory. Alright, so this is very reminiscent of the first Resident Evil game, crawling around in caves. I never liked the cave system in the first one. It always got real confusing. It's a bunch of nothing I can click on. That's fine. Alrighty. So apparently my mission is to take down Eveline, investigate the mine hideout. So I'm in a salt mine, I guess. So I have to investigate this. Can't pick those up. Hate these things, they're so fast. Thank goodness the shotgun takes them out right away, though. Alright. Bunch of empty barrels. The heck? Oh, that's awesome. I never knew that they did that. What? That's weird. I was like, oh, that's awesome. You can actually see your shotgun shell after you shoot. But then it just disappears, apparently. Hey, Lewis, how's it going? Glad to see you joined in. How's everything going with you? Wake everyone up now. Wake up the dead in the salt mines. And that's probably a trap too, but we'll try it. Try to knife it. Nice, more machine gun ammo. Now what? Two shots? What the heck? So now it's just not gonna die. I know, take your time. So it was a nice day today. Yeah, it was pretty nice here too. Way up in northwest Wisconsin. It was finally warm for once. It's probably like 20 degrees. Heat wave. Alright. I'm gonna reload. I took them out. Make sure. Where's that going? Okay, I don't want to go down there yet. Let's shoot this thing. Sounds like someone's yelling down the cave. Couldn't tell if that was in the music or if someone was actually yelling. Might have just been the music. Come on. Another herb. Alright, I'll save that. Just gotta check something real quick. Alright. There's another one, so let's pop that. And I'm assuming I have to get in here at some point. Maybe to turn the generator on, see, looks like film. Whew, that was close. Alright, let's get over here. Shoot this. Lewis said to be careful. Some of the boxes have bombs in them. Alright, that's good to know. Thanks for the tip. Take some faraway shots on them. What is that now? Alright. I'm sure something's gonna pop out. This looks like the snake tunnel, like from the first game. This is like where the snake would go. This is a salt mine too, huh? Now I'm coming out into... Alright, so now it looks like I got a bunch... Darn it. Darn it. Come on. So these things seem like they're a little bit more powerful. They can take more damage. Or takes more shots to do anything to them. Alright, so that looks like it at least dead ends back there. So does this. Alright, some more remote bombs. I think I got a few of those. 7 now. Alright, let's go down here. See if there's anything. Thank goodness. 44 mag. Well, at least I'm getting some 44 mag ammo. Alright, can't go anywhere else. I'm assuming... wonder if I have to turn that thing on later. I got everything out of here. Alright, time to just move onward, I guess. Alright, he won't go up there. Good. Now something will appear behind me. I always hate that when everything comes from behind. And now I'm sure a train or something or a minecart's gonna... See? What the heck? Okay, just... Man, that machine gun's weak. I guess that's why I'm supposed to have the 44 mag. Sound like someone's shooting a gun down here. Can't go this way yet. I'm assuming I probably have to hop in something like that and ride it and bust through there. Alright, is there anything in here? It's probably what you have to do, somehow trigger this thing to... or just push it. Come on, you big baby. Alrighty. Just making sure. Should walk backwards. See where they're actually coming from. Alright, get this ready. See where the heck we're going now. Wonder if this just stops right here then. Alright, awesome. I'm assuming it's gonna open up into like a really huge, big, giant open area here soon. Alright. And I do have the bombs, so I'm going to probably start using these, since the machine gun is extremely weak. Let's check out down here for a little bit, see what's going on. Looked like a bunch of graffiti written on the wall for a second. Lucas must have been down here, scribbling his nonsense all over the place. Handgun ammo. I got plenty of that. Alrighty. So it looks like I got most of down here explored. Can't go anywhere else. I gotta go upstairs. So Lewis said if I can, don't use up all the bombs. So yeah, I like usually trying to save some in case like that bit. I don't even know what the characters are called. Well, there's a box with a bomb in it. Like the great big zombie creatures that sit there and puke everywhere. I like using the bombs on them. And I probably have to use it for a boss battle coming up. There's a door now I gotta kick in. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go in here. See what's gonna happen. Probably locked. Laptop. So I wonder if the salt mine leads into the lab. There's a bobblehead in there. There's a bobblehead in here, or did I miss it out here? I usually try to listen for it, because sometimes I can hear the bobbleheads. I can't hear anything. Across the other side of the bridge. Over there? Alright, let's see here. So obviously it's gonna... I got a big boss battle or something coming up, so they're stacking it full of herbs. And I'm sure there's some chemical fluid in here. Do that. Alright, let's just make sure that I got everything before I look at the laptop. There's the 2 herbs. Alright. Where the 2 barrels are. Looks like I got everything in here. Alright, I'm gonna check out here real quick. Is that... Nice. Man, I can barely even see that over there. That's terrible. Thanks for pointing that out. Probably wouldn't have got it otherwise. I probably missed like half of them anyway. Alright, and then it wants me to go... Well, there's a save room it looks like right there. Okay, cool. Well, let's check this out real quick. Alright, here we go. Sent Friday, January 16th, 2015, 12 in the morning. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal. And she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one, too. So yeah, I wonder if I was right about the grandma then. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed to her that's kind of messed up? Oh, that female dog, Mia, is still somewhere between. Alright, Lewis said go to my options to see my progress. Alright, I'll have to do that after this. Oh, Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Eveline would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is messed up. See, I wonder if Umbrella Corporation is involved. Eveline's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more buttheads off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of me and not coming around. But it's a pain in the hind end for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Huh. So I wonder if somehow Eveline is the grandma, or they're somehow connected. I wonder who wrote this, too. Doesn't say who actually wrote it. Alrighty. I'm gonna check something real quick. Stats. Mr. Everywhere's. Huh, so I must almost be pretty close then. Getting to the end. Alright. Thanks for pointing that out too. Alright, let's... Probably a bunch of nonsense going on in here, and then there's a save room. Something's gonna pop out. Alright, can I open anything? What is this now? Infection report. Nothing on the back. This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside of the E-series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as mold. So it's just mold now. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly take over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to coapt, I don't know what that is, coapt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations, and soon comes under complete control of the E-series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Ego? Complete infection. After every cell in the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. So kind of like the T virus, you have now E-series infections. Alright. Put that away. I half expect these things to come alive and start whipping around and smacking me. And that's the one thing too that I always thought was really cool with the Resident Evil series, is that generally at the very beginning of the game, it's always spooky, scary, kind of a creepy game. And as you get playing it, you start getting more and more used to it, and especially after you start getting a lot of weapons, you start losing that whole creep factor with it. It starts not becoming as scary. And what I like is by the time you start getting used to the scariness, it kind of drops the whole horror thing and basically starts turning into like science fiction. It's like, oh, now there's a laboratory and all this military and really cool stuff, and the story just gets really awesome. I've always liked that. Neurotoxin, E-series dosage test. Sticking it in the eye. 10 minutes after dose, death. 12 minutes after dose, cell calcification. So our cells are calcifying. Dosage test. 5 minutes after dose, vomiting. So they just start puking up a storm, I guess. The heck? Hey Keisha, how's it going? I miss you too. I don't know what that was. Stupid thing beeped. E-neurotoxin destroys cells of any subject based on the E-series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E-series cells onto the neurotoxin container. So I wonder if now that's what I have to use that stuff for. That Eveline tissue sample. I just want to look at this again. Destroys any subject. Something with E-series. So the neurotoxin will destroy anything with the E-series. Fine. Must be stimulated. So I wonder if I got to stick anything in there. Well, fine. Let's see if this does anything. So I just created some neurotoxin. Now something's going to come out and grab me. Alright, I think I got everything out of here. Alright. Let's check this out. Research report. Confidential. 7 pages now. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NextBoss, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masses with minimal direct contact. NextBoss was later folded and its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the cost of not only POW handling, prisoners of war, but also combat itself, it's no wonder that the blank and even the blank's blank organization chomping at the bit to get on board. Okay. The project would never have existed were it not for the discovery of blank. Discovery in blank of blank. The remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the genome to the pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over the period of 38 to 40 weeks. The result organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty series A through D to the perfected E series. Alright. A common appearance was selected for a bioweapon instead of a roughly 10-year-old girl to ensue ease of blending in with urban refugee populations. The first E-series specimen, named Eveline, has proven capable of secreting the mutamycete blank from her tissue at will. It is also a note that Eveline's metamucin imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced into a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Eveline achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the autoinducer pheromones used, the auto-inducer pheromones used for corn-sense and a bunch of nonsense. Eveline's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucinations. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Eveline, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voiced, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first the phantom Eveline appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship for assistance, and as time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Eveline's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed through the body cells, so the body blank. Wow, that was a lot. Alrighty. I think just through the next room is like another save space, save zone. But I'm going to take my time and look around, make sure I collected everything. This must be the laboratory. Still part of the salt mine. Lewis said he thinks I got all the files. Looks like I just got one more then. Let's check it out. Eveline's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold and also molded as in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing blank on samples of Eveline's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to blank would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-neurotoxin, which blank in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Eveline's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as a theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing, a parent's love. Alright. Well, that was a lot of files. Lewis says he thinks I got them all. Wonder if I can check in the stats. Still got one more. I'm probably missing one. I probably missed one somewhere way back at the beginning of the game, but alright, time to move onward then. Looks like a safe room right here. So really there wasn't too much between the two different safe rooms. Bunch of flame rounds. Now it's going to want me to use like stupid grenade launcher. Darn it. Nero rounds. Okay. So that's what those are, the neurotoxin. Alright, what can I put away? Whatever, I don't need those. You could destroy Eveline, that's fine. Flame rounds. I'll probably need the grenade launcher then, so... I don't need handgun ammo because I don't even have that on me. Where's that 44 mag? There it is. How much 44 mag ammo do I have? That's it. Only 5 bullets. That's terrible. Alright, so let's get rid of this. Move this down to here. And we'll get the grenade launcher. I'll stick the flame rounds right here. Now I just need to make sure that I actually have some more flame rounds. Lockpick. Alright, just making sure I don't need anything else. Then I'll grab the Nero rounds. Brother Nero. Alright. That's what I'd rather have. Hey Kelsey, how's it going? No, you didn't miss too awful much. I was in a shack, like a house of some sorts. Through the swamp, I just grabbed a few things and started slowly putzing around. Went outside, there's a few mold zombies. Killed them, then I went into a salt mine. And I just got through the salt mine, which really wasn't much. Now I wound up in a laboratory. And now I'm in the safe room here. I'm just now setting up, getting ready, because I think a bunch of nonsense is going to be coming up. So hopefully I don't die. So I'm going to save right away. Found out a bunch of information about Eveline. That she's some sort of a bioweapon, I guess. Alright, so it looks like I saved. I'm gonna head on through here. Now the music's gonna get all creepy and terrible. Alright, so it looks like right there was where that bobblehead was at. So Kelsey said it looks like I'm close to the end. Yeah, Lewis told me to go to the options one time and check my stats. And then when I looked it up, it looked like I have a lot of stuff, so it looks like I'm getting pretty close. Enhanced handgun ammo. I'll grab that and stick that back in here. Yeah, I looked up a little bit of Undertale. It looked like it was some kind of RPG where you're underground or something. It looked pretty cool. I'll have to check that out. I think it's like 15 bucks on... You can download it for 15 bucks or something. Alright, what's this? So it won't let me through there. That's fine. I'm sure I gotta open that. Alrighty, here we go. And it's funny too, because the farther I progress in this game, it's like the more powerful the mold zombies, I'm gonna call them. It's like they got more tough. They take more shots. Alright, chemical fluid. I haven't checked the price yet on the actual PS4. When I was going to bed, I threw it up on Google and just took a quick look to see how much I could buy it for. They have, like, apparently you can buy, like, a regular physical copy of the game, or you can buy, like, the whole big collector's edition. And the collector's edition is like $60 or something. Which I like doing. I have a pretty good collection of games, and I like doing that stuff, but I think it'd be something that I'd like to download it first and play it, and then if I'm really into it, then maybe go and buy the collector's edition. Alright, so it looks like I got everything around here. No. See, that's why I like going back and taking my time and checking stuff, because I always end up missing one or two little things. Alright. So let's get the heck out of here. Yeah, I don't really have a good enough computer to play a bunch of games on it. I still have like older computers, but I do want to build a nice gaming PC. Now someone's singing. I hear somebody singing now. Lewis asks how many bombs I have 8 bombs. I only have like 2 shots of that and a neurotoxin shot. That's crazy. Can't tell if it's that little girl singing or if it's the old lady. She must be down there. Yeah, I've heard of PC part picker. I was at a garage sale. What's this now? So it looks like it wants me to have the 44 mag. Maybe I should go back and get the 44 mag. Yeah, I was at a flea market one time and found an MSI motherboard in a case and everything, and I wanted to put all that together, piece it together, and see if I can make something awesome out of it. Try to save 5 for the throw-up monsters. Alright. Well, I'm gonna run back into that safe room and grab the Magnum. Because they keep giving me Magnum ammo. And I'm assuming it's a lot more powerful than this thing is. So I'm just gonna run, grab the 44 mag, and then I'm gonna head back out of here. Alright, let's... Where is that? There we go. Then I can switch it out real quick with something. Alright, here we go. Time to go to that creepy singing. Too bad he doesn't run through the water. What the heck? Now he is running? I wonder if he's running on the water. Huh, no. Seems fine. Yeah, she's down here somewhere. Wonder what she's singing. Now she stopped. Now she knows I'm coming. Darn it. Holy cow. Die? What the heck? Alright. Holy smoke. Ah, come on. Get out of the way. I'm gonna miss everything. I want to go somewhere where I can actually aim and see what the heck is happening. Man, it's weird that they jump that far. That thing's still crawling around. Retro says he's excited to see how it ends. I'm excited to see how it ends too. Finally, you guys done? Man. And I would like to use the machine gun, but apparently the machine gun is worthless. It takes like 1,000,000 bullets to do anything. And I don't want to waste my magnum ammo on those things. Alright. So I'm just coming through. Seeing if I can pick anything up. I don't see anything. What was that? Nothing. Looked like a ladder. Maybe that's what I was looking at, that thing. I don't think you can climb that. No. There's an herb. Take that. Combine that with that. There we go. Maybe this is just to basically be used to slow them down. It's probably what I have to do, shoot them in the legs with a machine gun. Alright. So I have to hit right for that. That's fine. Just a creepy laugh. Creepy little girl laugh. Comes another one. Yeah, that machine gun is terrible. Alright, come on now. Alright, let's grab this and look around. Looks like I got everything around here. Too bad there's no more of those booby traps, like the bombs with the wires on them. And you could take them and like maybe have the mold monsters run into those. What is that? Puke? Looks like puke on the wall. Or snot. What is that? Burner fuel. I don't even have the flamethrower with. Alright, cannot get anything out of here. So let's just look. Looks like it wants me to continue onward. So I can go up that way. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna move onward now. See, I'm gonna shoot him in the leg and nothing. I didn't want that. Yeah, shooting him in the legs apparently doesn't do diddly squat. Just gotta pop him in the head. And I do not want to waste my 44 mag on them. I want to save some of that for the boss battle. That looks like a dead end. So there's another remote bomb. That's awesome. Apparently a bunch of vomit monsters will be coming up sometime. Alright. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that blocking. Thank goodness. Shotgun shells and more stupid burner fuel. Alright. I keep forgetting I can do that too. Turn around and run off. Wonder if I can walk down there. No, won't let me. Can't jump off to my death. Alright, let's see here. Hate that when they come charging me like that. All right. I thought the machine gun would be really awesome. It's like, oh cool, I finally picked up a powerful weapon from the ship. Super weak. Handgun is probably more powerful. All right, I'll message you when I'm done. Make sure you get some rest too after that long drive. All right, what the heck? All right. Just making sure. So now I gotta walk that way apparently. It won't let me upstairs. Now I gotta take that probably. C-clamp. Now the music is done. Yeah, you got a big day ahead of you tomorrow probably, and the rest of the week. Holy smoke. Oh. Well, put it down, you idiot. Now just sit there and look at it. Don't actually... What the heck? Ah. Are you dead yet? Man, he better be. Thank goodness. Probably got about 20 more of those things. What is this now? First aid. So I got some first aid. Alright, I love you too. Thanks, Lewis. Yeah, I'm glad I was able to take care of them that fast. That must have been why I needed to save enough of these. Now I'm already down to 4. Alright, so... strong first aid. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of exploring, make sure that I can find some stuff. Bunch of machine gun ammo, even though it's pretty worthless. Shotgun shells, which is really what I need. Alright, so it looks like I explored the outer perimeter. Let's see if there's anything here in the middle that I need. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I can go up this ramp. This was probably just to get out of the way of those vomit monsters. Same thing with that. Just a conveyor belt is what it looks like. Busted up conveyor belt. Fine. I cannot get up there. So we'll take the ladder. Now he's gonna sit there and groan. Alright, so that was just a bunch of trees rattling in the wind. A bunch of leaves. Oof. Alright, let's see here. Looks like another save. I think that's a save. What am I doing? Yeah. So it looks like I got a save spot coming up. So I gotta sneak through there, huh? Alright, let's check this out. I don't see anything. Picnic tables. That's what those look like. That's what we used to use these for, was picnic tables. Bunch of wire spools. The Boone 313. Hello from Turkey. How's it going, the Boone? How's everything in Turkey? Two boxes in one shot. Alright, a bunch of strong first aid. Oh, mind map. I hate that. It always gives me the map after I've already explored everything. Alright, well, I'm going to save it before I head on through there, so I'm going to save it real quick. Alright, I got that saved. Lewis said shotgun hauler. Shotgun hauler? Oh yeah, after I killed those things. Hit the wrong button. Kick the door down doing that too. Now it's a cutscene. Yeah, I knew it. So the grandma has something to do with it. Now where the heck am I? I wonder if I'm back in the house then. That must be the grandma's chair. Grandma's doll. Wait a minute. I think... Oh, I know. I think I know this room. I think this was at the very beginning of the game. So now I'm going into probably the guest house. And that's... Knew I heard something. Alright, so it looks like I'm back in that creepy old guest house again. Wonder where the other doll went. Must be on the floor somewhere. Alright. Holy cow.
It's not here. It's gone. It's gone.
Yes, I know we've seen this before. Darn it. I wonder then, no, it won't let me out, huh? I was thinking, I wonder if it'll let me actually go all the way back then. Those boxes look like I can break them from Resident Evil 4. Now what is this? Oh yeah, E001, and it's the grandma. Yeah, guest house B1. Alright, let's see what's going on now. Come on, Granny. Yeah, I think this guest house is way creepier than the rest of the places. So this is where I had that fight with Mia at the beginning of the game. Yeah, flashbacks. There's Eveline. Grandma. Can't shoot her because I think she's just a projection. I wonder then, can I... I can't equip it then, huh? Thought I might have been able to equip it, but looks like I can't. What do you want?
This is your fault.
My fault,
Why
huh?
am I seeing this?
Ethan's fault. So now is Ethan infected? Hate that. Every time I walk, it sounds like one of those bobbleheads. And this is the bathroom. I wonder if I left all that first aid stuff in here from earlier, if it would still be in here. Alright, so nothing. Alright, I guess I'll move on then. Yeah, so now I'm back at the beginning. Alright. Kill Eveline with the neurotoxin. I'm gonna prep. Alright.
Ethan, it's okay. It's okay.
What?
It's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that.
Huh. Interesting.
It fucking hurt.
Does it want to be my daddy? Then he can die.
That's crazy.
Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Now I gotta fight Mia. Alright. Now the TV's gone. They took the TV out of here, huh? Can I play the piano? No. The heck? Now they covered that up with the bed. So everything is completely different now. Lewis said don't shoot the Mia hallucinations. Yeah, because now it seems like I'm in a dream state. It's like, what's going on here? So I'm wondering now if I'm hallucinating stuff. Alright, that's still locked. A set of stairs. Oh, that must be these stairs. That's fine. So I'm going to check upstairs since I know that it's just the attic. And they are down, so I wonder if it wants me to go in the attic. So there is a third floor. Because I know there was the attic, and then just above that attic was Mia with her chainsaw. Alright. Just snooping around. Probably really ain't much for me to grab or touch. It's crazy. I think she's right around the corner. There she is.
You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
Play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Don't need your pity.
The heck?
You were always watching me. Why?
Okay. Go towards the back door on the map. Alright. Whoa, that's crazy. That wasn't even here. Huh. Wonder if I just missed that, seeing that. I'm gonna try something real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the attic. Huh. See, I don't know where to go to first. I don't want to trigger a cutscene, but I kind of want to look around. If I want, I'm gonna check something out real quick. Now the house is shaking. It's gonna fall apart. Alright. I'm just gonna run up in the attic then. Now it's like sad music playing. We're gonna be a family again. We're gonna be a family. Come to the light. There she is. Floating. Holy cow. Okay. L1 to guard, huh? Alright. I wish he would actually run. Lewis said you need to block running towards her. He won't run. Oh, I get it. Block when she does all that. Ah, shoot. Alright, then get ready to block here in a second.
No!
take your time. Don't actually do it. Just take your sweet time doing anything.
You.
It was the old granny.
Everyone hacked me.
Uh-oh. Pukes all over him. I'm melting. Oh, what a world, what a world, what a world. Holy cow. Uh-oh. I wonder what I have to hit. Boss. No, it's a puzzle. I hope this is actually doing something. No, probably not. You gotta shoot the legs. Holy cow. Well, that's it. Hits you once and you're a goner. Manage the items. Holy smoke. Well, I guess I better get the, just keep attacking her, huh? Alright, I guess I'll get the Magnum, the 44 mag. Maybe that'll do something. That was nuts. That's awesome. Sweet, so it does leave it off right here. Can't skip it though. Can't skip the cutscene.
Everyone hacked me.
Goodbye, Evelyn. Alright. I want to try to get in my inventory. There we go. One shot. What the heck? Yeah, that 44 mag must just be super, super powerful then. If it just took those few shots and all of a sudden this. Holy cow. What the heck? It won't even let me go to my inventory. How stupid. Well, I can't do anything apparently. I just gotta sit here and die. Block. I'm hitting triangle and it won't even let me switch guns. Yeah. I can't do anything. So what the heck? That's terrible. That's a terrible gamed flaw right there. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know what I was doing wrong. I kept hitting... Well, fine, let's manage this. Yeah, press the left arrow. Stupid. I'm sitting here hitting triangle trying to do something. Well, at least I got that figured out now. So I'll blast her in the face with the Magnum, and then it'll trigger that, and then I'll start unloading on her, maybe with a grenade launcher or something. Alright, so I'm gonna go move, stick that right there. It's a flame round, that's for the grenade launcher. Almost out of ammo for that. Alright.
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
Alright, here we go. Alright. I wish I could switch weapons now, but he's too busy dinking around. There we go. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome boss battle, though. And I'm assuming it's not even the final boss, even after I defeat her. And here's all these guys, the military. They probably won't even help anything. It's weird. Alright. Probably gotta get it right in her mouth is what I have to do. I assume the shotgun's probably a little too far away, so it won't even really do any damage. Well, come on, let me at least... Drops him. And breaks his neck and he dies. What is that now? Use it. Albert 01, is that what that said? Albert Wesker, I wonder.
Playtime for
We'll move. I wonder if she's calcifying now. Oh, that's awesome. So that must be the calcification of her cells. Yeah, I barely got a look at the gun, but it said something like Albert. That just makes me think of Albert Wesker. Whisker. Playing it safe is the trophy I earned, so I wonder if I just beat the game. Trophy earned end of the night. Alright, now who are these guys? Let's check this out. Smoke Red. Who's this? I wonder if this is Chris Redfield.
Redfield.
Nice.
Glad we found you.
That's awesome.
The fuck took you guys so long?
That's crazy. What game is going to be next? As of right now, I'm not exactly sure. Nice, so they have Mia. Wonder what the heck ever happened to Zoe.
I'm glad.
Did I?
Zoe 101. I wonder if there's multiple endings too, like in the first game. Good endings and bad endings.
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Me
I
and
didn't-
I weren't the only victims here.
I didn't even fight Lucas.
So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way.
Yeah, Umbrella
Now
Corporation.
Evelyn's dead.
What? So Redfield works for Umbrella?
These guys are here to clean up the mess.
That's weird.
I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us.
See, I haven't
Maybe
even...
this is where the next door opens.
I never played the 5th or 6th game, so I wonder if Chris Redfield works for Umbrella or something. Or if he stole one of their helicopters. What is this now? And Lewis said medium and do it again. What is this? Oh, this is just the credits then? So Lewis said to try it on medium. I was thinking about that. I just don't necessarily want to start blowing up the channel with just a bunch of Resident Evil things, so I would like to do a different game on YouTube. I do have a Twitch account for the American Gaming Geeks. I might start doing medium and eventually whatever it is, Madhouse, on Twitch. But yeah, this game was definitely an awesome game. I loved it. I thought it was great. Wonder if there's... And I do know that there's that extra thingamabob, like downloadable stuff. Apparently you can play as Chris Redfield or something. So I'm just gonna sit through this, check it out. But yeah, I would like to check out that one game, Undertale, that Kelsey mentioned. But I'll have to look more information on that to see what the best way of getting it would be. Yuki. Just a bunch of pollution. It's kind of funny, that boss battle. I figured, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get destroyed fighting the grandma, but I was actually extremely simple. I think the hardest boss battle so far for me was fighting the dad, Jack. Just took so many shots to do anything to him. And I never, and I never ran him over with the car, so... Alright, so here are the official credits. Capcom. I'll probably sit through this and see if there's anything at the end, whether there is or not, I don't know. I always like that if they actually put like end credit scenes. I always thought stuff like that is awesome. I do want to get my laptop. I got a laptop. I want to get the laptop going and try to start live streaming stuff on there. Like I said with the channel, the American Gaming Geeks, that we originally started doing the American Gaming Geeks. The idea was to play through and beat older games, stuff on the Nintendo Entertainment System and Sega Genesis. Lewis says it's funny to watch other people play this. Yeah, I always like doing that too when I get really familiar with a game and I really enjoy it, and I'll play a game, like just tons and tons of the game, and I get super familiar with it. I like going through and watching other people play through it and see how they react to it. Yeah, this game was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. And this was actually the very first time I've ever live streamed starting with this game. I've wanted to. I've wanted to do some stuff. Me and my friend Chris, we've done some tests to try to see how well live streaming will work out. Right now I'm just doing it straight through the PS4, but I would like to get the laptop going and start live streaming on there. But it's just the stuff is so old, everything is really, really slow. It's terrible. But mostly if you check out the rest of the videos on the channel, a lot of it's a lot of older stuff. This is the newest game I've played so far on the channel. Mostly it's like Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario Brothers. I don't even know the newest game besides this one that we played. Something on the original PlayStation or maybe the Dreamcast. And that's about it. But I'm gonna have to check out Undertale. Time to play Fortnite. I've heard of that. When I set up the Twitch account, it's like that's what everyone was playing. Fortnite. That's all I heard about was Fortnite. And I don't really follow too much. I don't really follow too much into the newer games. Just more along the lines, simply I can't really afford all that stuff. Because I have a pretty decent game collection, but mostly it's just older stuff. Regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Sega CD, PS1, PS2, original Xbox, Dreamcast, stuff like that. But I was bored one night and I was like, what the heck? I guess I'll try live streaming. I know I can do it through the PS4. What game do I want to play? Well, I never played Resident Evil 7 yet. That's sitting here in my collection. Let's do it. So Lewis said it's free, but I need to be a PlayStation member. Yeah, I don't have any of that. I guess I could buy one. I think it's like 50 or 60 bucks for a year. I was on the PlayStation Store looking for some free games, and I found one. It was like Loadout or something. I didn't really mess with that. I don't have too many PS4 games. I got like Fallout 4, No Man's Sky, the Nathan Drake collection, The Witcher 3. I thought about doing like The Witcher 3, but I'm already partway through that game on my own, and I really don't feel like completely starting over and trying to live stream that. I was thinking about live streaming the new Bubsy game, because on my main channel, Janitor Jake, I went through and I did a full review of that game. And it's horror style, so if people like horror, they might like that review. Since the game was released on Halloween, it's got a Halloween vibe to it. And I always wanted to play through it on the American Gaming Geeks, but I've always had an idea that Chris would be here playing it. But man, these credits are long. Like I said, I'm just sitting here putzing through the credits, seeing if anything's gonna pop up at the end. When I used to record the gameplay footage for our older games, we just recorded it through an old high 8 camcorder, and that got to be a real pain in the butt. So then I wanted to somehow go get some kind of a capture card. We ended up picking up a Hopage, and the Hopage was okay, but it was only for like newer stuff. So like if I wanted to record PS3 games or PS2 games with the component cables, that was easy. But every time I tried using an older console on the Hopage, the regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, or even the PlayStation 1, it never worked. It would always freeze and glitch up. So doing the older games, I had to keep constantly using the old camera, recording it onto tape, and then transferring the tape through the Hopage, and that was fine. Well, Chris recently picked up an Elgato HD60, and he was testing that earlier on a live stream on his own channel, Chris K, the Film Guy. But I don't know if you guys have any suggestions for games. Comment in the videos or something and let me know if you guys have anything that you think would be awesome for me to play through. I know Kelsey said Undertale. And Kelsey said, I'm super excited to see you play Undertale. It's replayable and it has different timelines depending on your actions. Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of this game too, which is what I think is awesome. Depending on what you do, your actions, you'll have different outcomes with things. Like obviously I want to go through and see what happens. Instead of healing Mia, what if I go through and heal up Zoe instead? Looks like we're getting to the end of the credits, but not quite like Until Dawn. Yeah, I'd like to play that one too, and I was looking at that game and thinking about getting it. Until Dawn, and then there's, what's the other ones? Dying Light. There's other survival horror games like that too. Really? The credits are still going. Holy cow. So Kelsey said her husband suggests look up as few spoilers as possible. Yeah, that's how I like to play games, is not really looking up spoilers. I love kind of being surprised, like Christmas and everything. I hate, like, if someone has presents, I'll specifically make sure, like, someone's like, oh, don't look in the closet. It's like, because I hate being spoiled by stuff like that. Uh-oh. Someone's cell phone is going off. Oh, what is this now? Difficulty, easy, playtime. Yeah, I knew I missed a bunch of those. It irritates me. I had 11 restarts. Holy cow. Missed 4 antique coins. Missed 1 file. Well, those are the stats. Missed a bunch of stuff. Terrible. And like I said, I might go through and replay this game like on medium or something. I mean, obviously I would love to go through and 100% complete the game. That'll be a while. But if I do it on medium, I might do it on Twitch. Just because, like I said, I don't necessarily want to blow up my American Gaming Geeks channel with a bunch of Resident Evil stuff. Because I have like regular full episodes that me and Chris have done. And I want to get back into doing more of those. And if you guys haven't checked those out, if you're into older games, even horror games, we ended up playing through A Nightmare on Elm Street on the NES, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Those are always fun. Open item box 116 times. Unlocked. Difficulty Madhouse. Weapon Albert01R. Nice. Nice. Additional free content, not a hero. Download for free. So it looks like I can still live stream more of this, like the not a hero stuff. Huh. Alright, well that looks like that was Resident Evil 7. Looks like more is where I can do all that extra stuff. Alright, well like I said, I thought that this game was an awesome game. I thought it was great. I really loved one of the things that I loved about the game was I loved the fact that it was super creepy and super spooky at the very, very beginning. And it reminds me a lot of the original Resident Evil, where it's like it's very spooky, very creepy at the very beginning of the game. And then as you progress, you start getting more used to it. It's like, well, it seems like it's kind of spooky. It's kind of scary, but now you're getting more used to it. It's not as scary. It's not as spooky, especially once you start getting weapons. And then when, like, the people, instead of being creepy, start turning into these big giant monsters, that kind of really kills the horror aspect for me. But what I love, like they also did in Resident Evil 1, is by the time you start getting used to the horror and it starts not being as scary, it starts turning more into science fiction. Like in the first Resident Evil, by the time I was getting used to it, now you go downstairs and there's a laboratory and there's all this stuff like bioweapons and the T-virus and there's military and the Umbrella Corporation, and now you're being thrown into this really epic, awesome story. And then it makes me start thinking, and that's kind of how this game was too. Like the beginning was probably one of the creepiest parts, the most creepy part in the game, besides the kids' room. The kids' room, I think, was the creepiest. And Lewis said not a hero is good, so I definitely have to do that now that I beat this game. I definitely want to go through and live stream not a hero sometime. But anyway, yeah, I thought this game was great. I'm glad you guys stopped in and subscribed and did everything like that. And it was nice talking to you guys. It was awesome, fun. I'm definitely going to have to check out some more games, see what I can live stream. I'm definitely going to live stream tomorrow. I might live stream not a hero, or I might just pick a different game and start doing that. I want to try live streaming too through the computer, the PC. So I might even do that and pick something random. But other than that, I think I'm going to take off and I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to cut the live stream. And then I'm going to go and look up some stuff and look up more stuff on Undertale and possibly see what I can do for other games. So once again, I want to thank Lewis and Kelsey and everyone for coming in and talking and having a good time. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. So I think I'm going to take off. Kelsey said, have a great night. Thanks for streaming. So yeah, it was super fun and I really enjoyed it. Definitely going to be doing more. So, alright guys, I'm going to take off. So Kelsey, have a great night. Lewis, have a great night. Retro, if you're still around, have a great night. There you are, Retro. Alright, thanks everyone for stopping. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.